Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. There are gems waiting to be found all around us. People go to garage sales and estate sales to find something that makes them happy, whether it's a collectible or something useful. Shannon Downey calls herself an artist, a craftivist, and a community builder. She also often shops at yard sales. Shannon talked about how one of her recent finds turned into a once-in-a-lifetime job in an epic Twitter chat. Shannon likes to go to estate sales and look for needlework projects that haven't been finished. She thinks that the souls won't be able to rest until that one job they left behind is done. She went to an estate sale once and found an amazing piece that she had to bring home. There was also a sewing project that wasn't finished, with plans and instructions for how to finish it. Shannon didn't know much about quilting, but she felt driven to take this job home. She found out about the artist who started it all with the help of the internet, and she is now finishing the job. Shannon Downey often goes to estate sales to look for stitching projects that aren't finished. She thinks that finishing those projects gives peace to the hearts of the people who left them behind, which is a very sweet thought. Shannon found a beautiful stitched map of the US that showed the flower of each state. She also found an unfinished sewing project that was supposed to have a map of state birds instead of states. Shannon paid $6 for the botched job. Shannon did some study and found out that Rita Smith was the woman who lived in the house she bought. Rita began the project not long before she died at the age of 99. Shannon was even more eager to finish Rita's job after she found out about it. Shannon asked people in her Instagram group if they would like to help her finish the stitching project, which is now called #RitasQuilt. More than 1,000 people agreed to help. Shannon started putting the mailing addresses in order to figure out who would get each of the 100 hexagons. Shannon had to do a lot of planning, but it turned out to be a very emotional job for her. All she wanted to do was finish what Rita had started. Shannon went to the post office and found out that each item needed 3 different stamps. So she sat there and put 300 stamps on the packages before she could send them to people who wanted to help stitch. As they waited for their gifts, the stitches also started to learn more about Rita. They found out her birth name, learned that she was from Canada, and learned that she worked as a nurse. They even found a picture of her from high school. Now, the hexagons are being added to the stitches. They are trying to do Rita's work justice by using her map to figure out the right style and method so that the end result will be a perfect match. As soon as the packages get to where they need to go, the stitches are ready to get to work. Many of them show everyone who follows #RitasQuilt on Instagram how their hexagons are coming along. It's interesting to see how many different people can learn Rita's style and get the feel of the quilt from the information they've been given. The work doesn't look easy, but they're doing a great job with it. People are giving Shannon praise for putting together this great project. By getting the hexagons to the stitches, she has also told the story of Rita to hundreds or even thousands of people who wouldn't have heard it otherwise. Many people have also been moved by the project to try to finish projects that their loved ones started but never finished. Who knows how many things will get done because Shannon found Rita's work. People are already talking about where the quilt might go once it's done, such as museums, libraries, or even on a tour around the country. It would be a great way to remember Rita and everything that has been done in her name. Shannon found 30 quilters in her area who will work to put the hexagons together once they are all done and sent back to her. We can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.